Mm. What's good, though, G? How you?
My shit on regular shit, man. Let me shoot this shit out.
CP was good, bro.
CP, what up?
Yo, Vague, first and foremost, bro, it's an honor and a privilege to have you on All About the Hustle, episode 3, man.
Hey, yo, I've been waiting to get the invite. I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, what? I'm like, why I'm not up there, man? I'm saying
But you know
everybody,
why? You
huh?
know why? Because season 2 is for all legends. So, because we had to wait, you feel me?
Oh, that's crazy.
You
What
feel me?
episode? What episode is this?
This
Episode 3.
episode
You
3.
know what's crazy? My birthday's August 3rd too. 3-3. That's crazy.
Oh, man.
That's
That's
how
dope.
niggas work, bro.
That's dope, man. Thank you. I appreciate y'all for having me though, for real.
No, for real, bro. It's just an honor.
My brother Harry, I see him.
Shit, I'm growing up in BX, man. Where did the music and like all the love come from? Like what's some early influences?
Yeah, we will have to do 2 parts for my shit, man, because this shit goes way back.
Okay.
I grew up in BK. You know what I'm saying? I
On
moved
BK.
out. I moved to the Bronx. I was always back and forth to the Bronx because my whole family lived out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They always lived out here, so I was always back and forth all the time. But I officially moved out here. I was like 14 when I moved out here officially. I moved out here like 14 and shit. Yeah, and then I always like played around with the rap because I grew up around like Joel Ortiz and Living Proof and G to K and these niggas in Brooklyn. They were super nice. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't take it serious then to probably like high school. And then, you know, battling, going project to project, like you had to do all that shit, bro. Coming up. It's not like battling now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I was always into music. I used to work at Harlem Music Hut. If anybody know about Harlem Music Hut, that's a classic mixtape spot in Harlem. It's closed down now, but I used to work there duplicating the tapes from my uncle. So I met like DJ Clue used to come there with his master tape selling it. Envy, K Slate, every DJ you can name, I met when I was young. Yeah, it was crazy. So I always grew up around that shit. You know what I mean? And then I just wanted to rap. And then I rap. I was about to get signed to Big Pun, his label called Foundation when I was 17. Re-
Damn.
yeah, facts. Rest in peace. My
That's
man
it.
Kenny was his
That's
barber.
crazy.
My man Kenny was his barber. He used to tell Pun about me. Then he brought me to Pun's house when he had to cut his hair. And Pun made me rap for him the whole time, the whole
Oh, so
haircut.
you met Pun. Oh, that's wild.
Facts.
That's wild.
Facts. I met Pun like 4 or 5 times. Word.
Damn.
See, that's why we do the All About the Hustle podcast. Niggas don't know that. You know what I'm
Word.
saying? That's how we had to
Hell
get
yeah.
you up there, man.
That's
So,
dope.
long story short, Pun. I rapped for him the whole hair while he got the whole haircut. Nigga said after the second rap, he was loving me. He was like, I was fucking with you. I just wanted to see if you was gonna keep rapping, cause when he asked me to rap, bro, that nigga just was like, all right, another one. And I'm like, damn, I just kept rapping. And he just said, I wanted to see if you was gonna keep rapping, and you did. But he said, you know what I mean? At that moment, I'm like thinking I'll be down with Terror Squad, like, oh, it's about to be lit. It's about to be down with TS. And he was like, nah, I'm starting my own label called Foundation Records. And I got this artist. He said I got this artist named R&B, which is Tony Sunshine. It was Tony Sunshine he had. This nigga named Reef
He's
Hustle.
nice too. Word.
He had Reef. Y'all know Reef Hustle?
Free Hustle.
He used to
Nah.
be with Fred the Godson all the time. Reef.
No, nope. But
Well,
rest in peace to Fred, dude, man.
it was Reef Hustle, Remy, Sunkiss, R&B, which is Tony Sunshine. Then he wanted to get me. He wanted to get me, and that was going to be the foundation.
That would have been crazy.
Yeah, that would have been crazy. You know, unfortunately, he passed away, and I was doing my own thing. So that's when I was 17, about to be 18, and then when
Damn,
I
so this was
was
all young. Wow, that's
facts,
crazy.
and then when I turned 20, I got signed to Columbia.
Mm.
I got signed to Columbia.
Oh, so you got a deal and all that. Word.
Facts. Hell, nigga, I was super nice rapping. I was dumb nice. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
Word. What happened? Why you stopped for it, man?
I lost the passion for it. Like, cause back then I was trying to be independent when being major was you had to be major, and I was still trying to be independent. Like
So
I
you was
already,
ahead of your time.
bro. I was ahead of my time. I saw the vision. I'm like, I already knew. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Hoops, what's up, Hoopsiana? I already seen the vision because I knew how labels were. I'm like, I lost the passion after I lost my deal because I already knew points, and I'm like, after everything, I'm like, damn, on this major label, I'm gonna get like 40 cents an album, and you know, CDs was like $10-$20 back then.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nah, if I go independent, if I sell my mixtape for $10 and I sell 10,000, that's 100. That's 100 piece right there. So I was thinking on that level. You know what I'm saying? And back then it wasn't cool. Like if you didn't have a major deal, it just wasn't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? And I lost my deal with Columbia. Well, I ain't lose my deal. I could have stood and got benched. Because what happened was at the same time, So Def, Bow Wow's contract with So Def ended, but Columbia in his contract, Columbia kept him. So he was off So Def, but he was still on Columbia. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And they reinvented this nigga. Them niggas cut this nigga Bow Wow hair. They took the little off the nigga name.
Yeah.
So me and Bow Wow the same age. So they was like, they you know, my man was an A&R up there. So he was like, listen, you could leave and keep the bread. You could leave and keep the money, or you could stay and just sit on the bench till they done with Bow Wow. Because they're about to reinvent this nigga. They got to spend less money on him. So it was like, so I chose to part ways with Columbia. Then Tommy Mottola, I know Tommy Mottola?
Yeah.
Tommy Mottola, he runs Sony and all that. Like he's married. He used to be married to Mariah Carey. Now he's married to Talia.
Okay, yeah.
Tommy Mottola's a nigga. Like what?
Yeah.
Nigga be with a cigar. You know what I'm saying? Italian.
Yeah, I know his name though. Yeah.
Yeah, but Tommy Mottola, right? He was starting his own label called Casablanca, and he wanted to sign me and Corey Guns and shit. And I don't know what happened with Corey's situation. I don't know what happened with Corey Gunn's situation, but I just wasn't with it. I didn't want to get signed again. That shit was depressing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just let that shit go. Then fast forward, and I'm gonna just make this shit fast, and then y'all can get into all y'all questions. Fast forward, and Remy's brother DJ Bedtime pulls me up on his radio station. Just randomly, I go up there. Them niggas love me. A week later, I started Grind Season Radio. Started doing radio, and then from there we could go from there. Whatever y'all want to ask, whatever y'all want to talk about from there.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, that's perfect. So how the Grind Season Radio and everything start?
It started with Remy's brother, DJ Bedtime. Like I knew him and my man Chuck Platt and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I was always in the loop with niggas. You know what I'm saying? Always in the streets. I went up there. I was a guest host on his show. Niggas loved my personality and just tossed me my own show.
That's dope.
And from there, you know what I'm saying?
Dope.
I had mad niggas on my show. I used to have Fred DeGarson on my show probably like twice a month.
Did you
that
have
was my
people
man
from
like that?
Dipset? Could you have somebody from Dipset on there? You had somebody from.
I had
Terror Squad.
I had Cuban. I had Tony Sunshine at different times.
You had my guy SNS, man. That's my guy, man.
Yo, I was down with Party Artie, man. I was there when Party Artie wrote his
that was
rap.
the next question too, bro.
What's up?
That was the next one. I was gonna tell you. If like you had like a dope Party Artie story or something, like, you know what I mean?
Oh man, hell yeah, I got so many Party Artie stories.
So give us one little dope one, man.
All right, boom. Remember when Party Artie battled Murder Mook, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Those rhymes were supposed to be for 40 Cal.
40 Cal.
We were supposed to battle 40 Cal. He was supposed to battle 40 Cal, and I was supposed to battle Ali Vegas at the Fight Club. Facts. at the
All
Fight
about the
Club.
hustle, man. Some gems being dropped right
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
You
this
heard?
is exclusive.
Yeah.
He was supposed, yeah, rest in peace,
Rest
P80.
in peace,
Peace,
man.
party, early.
Yeah, yup, Trish, she was there. She was outside with us. So
Word.
Party Artie was supposed
Salute.
to battle 40 Cal, and I was supposed to battle Ali Vegas, and it was just something that the battle didn't go down. 40 didn't show up. And Ali Vegas, they switched it because the Fight Club used to be on Mondays. I was fucking International P calls me on Saturday talking about, yo, they want to bet 10,000. 2 days, I'm supposed to come up with 10 bands. That was unheard of, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So long story short, I didn't get to battle Ali Vegas, and something happened. 40 didn't show up. So when Party battled Murder Mook, the nigga was like out of Rikers Island for like 2 days.
So you could tell, bro. He was aggressive. Yeah. He was
That,
getting
that
crazy.
nigga Party already came. That nigga went from Rikers Island. I remember we picked him up from Rikers. That nigga went straight to 50's office G Unit. 50 was gonna sign this nigga. Bro, I was there. Straight
That's
from
crazy.
Rikers. Nigga went from Rikers to with the clothes he got booked in. You know, they give you your clothes back. He went in them shit straight to Midtown to 50's office, bro. Party Artie. And then like
crazy.
I'm lying, probably like a week later he battles Murder. But if you notice in the Murder Mook shit, he said, I'm 80, you 40, you half of me.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Them
okay.
shits was for 40. The whole shits was for 40 Cal. While I was in Rikers, you was in diapers.
Yeah.
All that shit was for 40 Cal, bro.
That makes sense now, yo. For real, that shit makes sense.
So that's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I remember one time I was home, right? I was young, I was popped, yo. Party Artie calls my phone because he was finishing his tape. I was on before Party Artie passed. I was on like his last 3 mixtapes. I was on all 3 of them, just going crazy. But I remember it was one mixtape, and he was trying to finish this record, and this nigga calls me like, cause I was up on 183rd and Katona. I was trapping. This nigga calls me like, yo, like my nigga, it's been 2 weeks already. I need the verse. I'm like, yo, he like, yo, come to my house right now. Yo, I went to this nigga's house. There was like 30 niggas in Party Artie's house. He had the studio in his crib. So I had to rush the verse, and it was crazy. Like, nigga, I walked. So I was popped. I walked from 183rd and Katona to my Haven Projects, my nigga, to do that verse, bro. Yo, S, what's up, baby, bro?
You definitely had you had bro on the podcast too, man. I seen that joint.
S?
Yeah, with S.
Oh, yeah, S, man. S, everywhere I'm at, S is there. Like, if I'm there, S is there. Facts.
Yeah. He's dope,
100%.
man. He's a dope artist.
That's one of the hottest niggas in Harlem. Fuck y'all talking about. Like, if
crazy.
not the hottest unsigned nigga in Harlem, the hottest nigga in Harlem, man. Niggas don't make joints like
That's
that.
a fact, bro. He's dope, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's got shit that y'all niggas ain't never heard. That's out of here.
I believe it for real.
But yeah, that's my Party Artie story, man. I got other stories I don't want to say live on the air.
Right.
But what's going crazy?
Yeah, so how was that Fight Club though? Like, you know what I'm saying, like, what was your record in there and all that?
I beat a nigga named Bro. I only battled the nigga some nigga named Broadway.
Okay.
Then I was supposed to battle Ali Vegas. He didn't show up. Then I was supposed to battle at the time Angie Martinez had an artist named Sicario.
Okay.
I was supposed to battle that nigga.
Well,
He didn't want to battle these niggas because he had a song on the radio, so he didn't want to battle. And then it was just over after that, pretty much. I didn't want to rap no more. It was boring to me. It was boring. I wanted to do radio. And then while I was doing radio, I dropped one last mixtape. Like, I dropped one last mixtape hosted by who hosted my shit? DJ Omanaya. That's A Boogie DJ. You know Omanaya?
Yep.
That's when that nigga was on Wendy Williams and all that. That's what I'm saying. That was my man. I had Omanaya host my shit. And who else hosted my shit? Damn, I forgot this nigga name. Fuck. Damn, that's fucked up. I forgot this nigga name. Yeah, Sicario sounded like Ho. But my last mixtape, I had Party Artie on it. I had P, Charlie Clips, J Hood, T-Rex. I had goods. I had everybody on that shit. Like I was going crazy.
Yeah, I seen you had a video with on T-Rex and J Hood too.
Yeah. Yo, those niggas. That was the first time. Them niggas before that video, they were supposed to battle when they was younger, and that's the first time them niggas met was through me and shit.
Right, that's fire. Word.
Yeah, Hood is my brother. It's funny. Hood called me yesterday and shit because he got something coming up too. Y'all gonna be surprised when I see that.
Okay.
Crazy. Hood got some shit coming up.
Yeah, I think Hood would do good like in the what's that called? A verbal war zone.